Hello, movie lovers. This is Does It Hold Up? I'm Adam, and every single Friday, I go into the past to redo the Academy Awards. Which ones did they get right? Which ones did they get wrong? Because every single year, people always disagree on what should have actually been the winner. So, this is just a fun little experiment I do with my own personal choices about what category should have been what winner. So let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree and what you would have given them to. We are doing the year 2004 this time. And when I say we, I mean Emily, the disembodied voice, is once again joining us. So Emily, let's go ahead and get started with the first category from the 2004 Academy Awards.
We are starting with actor in a supporting role. The nominees were Alec Baldwin, The Cooler, Benicio del Toro, 21 Grams, Djimon Hounsou, In America, Tim Robbins, Mystic River, and Ken Watanabe for The Last Samurai. The winner, Tim Robbins, Mystic River.
Starting off strong this year, Academy, because I agree that Tim Robbins should be the winner of this category. The other performances were all amazing. My backup one probably would be Djimon Hounsou because I think his performance was just brilliant. But something about Tim Robbins this year just really set him apart from everyone else in the category. So great job, Academy. Great start. We're keeping it with Tim Robbins for Mystic River.
Next is actress in a supporting role. The nominees were Shohreh Aghdashloo for House of Sand and Fog, Patricia Clarkson, Pieces of April, Marcia Gay Harden, Mystic River, Holly Hunter, 13, and Renee Zellweger, Cold Mountain. The winner, Renee Zellweger, Cold Mountain.
Well, hot damn, Academy, you are 2 for 2 for this year because Renee Zellweger is absolutely the right choice for this role. She was phenomenal in this movie. The other ones were just good. Renee Zellweger was great. So, Academy, you nailed it once again. 2 for 2. Good job, Renee Zellweger.
Moving on to actor in a lead role. The nominees were Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Ben Kingsley, House of Sand and Fog, Jude Law, Cold Mountain, Bill Murray, Lost in Translation, and Sean Penn for Mystic River. The winner, Sean Penn, Mystic River.
Should it have been Bill Murray for Lost in Translation? Maybe. Should it have been Sean Penn? Well, they clearly thought so, but I am going to disagree. I want to give it to Bill Murray because I think this might be one of his best performances throughout his entire career, but there was one clear standout performance that everybody remembers and nobody could stop talking about back when the movie came out, and it's Johnny Depp for Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. This is a perfect role for him. They say sometimes actors are born for certain roles. This was Johnny Depp's. And the fact that the Academy could not see that is a shame, a travesty. It is an abomination, basically, in this category. Sean Penn, fantastic, but he's the third choice out of all 5 of these because it should have went to Bill Murray, but it really should have went to Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Actress in a leading role. We have Keisha Castle Hughes for Whale Rider, Diane Keaton, Something's Gotta Give, Samantha Morton, In America, Charlize Theron, Monster, and Naomi Watts, 21 Grams. The winner, Charlize Theron, Monster.
This is going to be quick. This is one of the greatest performances of the early 2000s, if not one of the greatest performances of the 21st century. It sticks with Charlize Theron because she was brilliant in Monster. And if anybody thinks somebody else should have won, I would be more than happy to listen to your argument. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be wrong. This was her Academy Award to lose, and she didn't. She won it. I 100% agree. It was Charlize Theron for Monster.
Moving on to writing adapted. The nominees were American Splendor, City of God, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Mystic River, and Seabiscuit. The winner, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
This might not be my favorite of the trilogy, but Lord of the Rings, Return of the King is a phenomenally well-written movie. And as a trilogy ender, it gave you everything you could possibly ever want. So, Academy, I can't believe I'm saying this. You got it right, yet again. It goes to Peter Jackson and his crew for The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Writing original. The nominees were The Barbarian Invasions, Dirty Pretty Things, Finding Nemo, In America, and Lost in Translation. The winner? Lost in Translation.
Okay, so remember earlier when I said I was going to maybe give Bill Murray the award for Lost in Translation? It's because he brought to life an incredible script. It is phenomenal in every way. Top to bottom, this script works. And it's hard to find a moment where you're like, that was some bad writing, or there's not any. So, Academy, I don't know what you were on this year. I don't know what you were smoking or drinking or doing or whatever. But you should have done it every other year. Because once again, somehow, unbelievably, I'm agreeing with you. And it should, and rightfully did, go to Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation.
Directing. The nominees were Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation, Clint Eastwood, Mystic River, Peter Jackson, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Fernando Meirelles, City of God, and Peter Weir, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. The winner? Peter Jackson, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
If you watched our episode from last week when The Two Towers was nominated, Peter Jackson was nominated, I said he might be getting the award at a later point. And the Academy agreed. They gave him the award at this later point. But I'm actually making a slight change because as I was going through and remembering and rewatching some of these movies, it's Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation. She did some amazing directing in this, giving actors to give some of the best performances they've ever given in their entire career. She took a very good script and elevated it even more. Peter Jackson was good. We knew that from the other two movies. Was this even his best as a director? I don't think so. This kind of feels like a little bit of a legacy thing. You made the Lord of the Rings movies, so here's your award. But if we're being honest with ourselves, it's Sofia Coppola for Lost in Translation.
Best Animated Picture. The nominees were Brother Bear, Finding Nemo, and The Triplets of Belleville. The winner? Finding Nemo.
Easy, easy, easy win. I do love Brother Bear, and The Triplets of Belleville were fine, but it definitely was just filling out the category here. It's Finding Nemo. It's Finding Nemo all the way. It's one of Pixar's greatest movies. It's one of their greatest achievements, and they deserve the award for this. So, great job, Academy. You once again got it right. It's sticking with Finding Nemo. There you go.
And the final award of the evening, as always, is Best Picture. The nominees were The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Lost in Translation, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, Mystic River, and Seabiscuit. The winner? The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
And this is where I give the award to Peter Jackson. And the same thing with the Academy. I mean, they gave him Best Director as well, but it 100% deserves Best Picture as a trilogy ender, as this epic scale thing. Something many people didn't think was possible. We've never really seen anything on this scale, as big a picture as this, and told over 3 years of just big movie after big movie after big movie. You can't reward what I believe is the best of the trilogy, The Two Towers, because it's the middle movie. You're still telling the story. You can't award the starter because you don't really know how it's going to play out. So giving the award Best Picture to Lord of the Rings, Return of the King is 100% the right choice. This is where you give the, hey, great job for doing such good work for the last 3 movies. Here you go. So Academy once again got it right. Incredible. I only changed 2 awards this episode. The last one I changed like 5. And the one before that I changed 4 or 5. I usually disagree, but somehow the Academy nailed almost every single award this year. It's just a shame that they can't do it every year. But that's it for going back to the 2004 Oscars. Hope you enjoyed your ride with me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about all my picks. Who would you have chosen to get every single one of these awards? Whether it was one of the ones nominated or just a movie that you really loved that year. Let me know. We'll be back again on Tuesday with a box office roundup, as we always do, and back again next Friday, revisiting the 2005 Oscars. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff so you never miss anything from us. And until I see you again, Just remember to be good to yourself, kind to others, and keep watching movies.